All right, man. Um, do you think that this team has a championship mindset? And do you guys, Nick Saban always talks about that, and having that championship level mindset. Do you see that from your fellow teammates?
Most definitely. I feel like since the season has been going on, we start shifting our mindset. We're a championship team and we have to go out there and do championship things and all come together and all be on the same page. And, everybody's mindset and mentality has been the same. So I think we've come to a common goal like, okay, we want to be a championship team. We have to do what champions do.
Katie.
Kind of bouncing off that, Will, you've talked a couple of times this year about the defense being at the Alabama standard. After the last couple of games, where do you feel like the defense is at in reaching that goal?
In the beginning when you guys were asking me this, and I was just telling you, like, we want to focus on our team chemistry and all of us being on the same page and everybody doing what's right so we all can have fun and go out there. I think, again, that mindset have started to get over everybody and everybody's starting to have fun. We cheering with each other. Everybody's being on the same page. Somebody make a big play. We all over there huddling up and stuff like that. So I think the mindset on the defense has changed a lot. And that chemistry that we're starting to build is really helping us play better and together.
Michael.
Yeah, well, have you seen offensive lines and offensive schemes change to adjust to you and your pass rush ability?
It's been quite a challenge. I see different protections all the time. You get a little 5-0 protection, 70 protection, Charlie protection, chip in with running backs and stuff like that. So it's been an adjustment, but it's nothing that, the coaches and the players, we all come together and, we just trying to find ways around it.
Nick.
Dallas Turner obviously had talent when he came in here, but how have you seen Dallas grow since he got his first start in the lineup?
He's improved a lot. He watches film with me all the time. He watches film by himself. He watches film with coaches. He takes football very seriously. He just goes out there and he beats Dallas. I mean, that's the only thing I told him all the time is, you don't have to do nothing more. You have to do nothing less. Just go out there, be you, have fun. You've been playing football for a long time, playing football in the backyard, rec ball, high school. And that's kind of what it is. Don't think about it too much. Don't be, nervous, anything. Just go out there and have fun. I think that's what he's really been doing. He's been going out there, having fun and taking on the challenge. And it's been good for him so far.
Charlie.
Hey, Will, you've obviously stepped up as a leader this fall, but Phil Mathis has been a leader for your defense too. Just have you learned anything from him in that regard? And what do you think of his leadership skills?
Phil is a phenomenal guy. I mean, he gives the defense so much energy. We all have energy. I have energy, but the energy he brings is a different type of energy for the defense. I mean, he's out there jumping, getting everybody hyped up. He's been in the system longer than any of the guys on defense. So he knows the standard. He knows what to expect. And we all just feed off that because he's seen so much and he knows what it is like to have a season like this and a season like that. And, when he talks to us all the time, he says, we don't want a season like that. We want a season that's been good, championship season. So we all been feeding off him and his leadership. So it's been great. Just having that veteran defensive lineman here, it's been great.
Mike.
You're getting kind of towards the end of your sophomore year now. Do you still view yourself as a young guy? And if you don't, like, when did that change in your own mind?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a pretty good question. I would say, yes, I'm a young guy, but no, I'm a young guy. I think with experience, I've matured a lot more and been able to move away from that young guy and, have that experience of saying I'm kind of a vet now and help other guys come along. So I think that's where I'm at right now, just moving past that phase, just saying I'm not a young guy anymore. I know what to expect. I have the experiences, and I can help other people around me now.
Michael.
Which team was the most difficult? Which blocking scheme from what you played this year was the most difficult?
Probably A&M, probably. They did a lot of 70 protection. They kept the tight end in a lot. So probably them.
Final questions for Will Anderson. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the kind of buzz and campaign for you to be in the Heisman conversation, but just what are your thoughts on that? Is that something you even pay attention to?
I'm just focused on getting to a Natty, trying to finish these last 2 games strong and getting to the Natty. That's all we worry about as a team, all I'm worried about.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Brian Robinson Jr. will be next.